Hey guys, welcome back to another P3D video. Today we're at LatinVFR's Madrid scenery. At the time of recording it has not been released. I have a beta version of it. I don't know when the video comes out that it will be released, but this is the LatinVFR Madrid. It's got all the latest and greatest features that can come with P3D version 4, like PBR for example. It's got so jetways and everything. I know Aerosoft / Simwings have already got a Madrid scenery out there. This is just so much more detailed and just amazing and optimized and beautiful. So we're currently at stand Tango 29 and we're getting catering on board this Europa Express 737 for a flight off to Palma to Mallorca. So it's a quick 1 hour flight over to the island of Palma de Mallorca. So let's go in to the cockpit. And as you can see, Tango 29, we don't have any safe docks just yet. Hopefully that will come later on in the release. So, let's go and get some power to this aircraft. So, battery on. And we will go and set the, actually that's a battery, but this can go to ground power. As we're about to get some ground power connected up. No, FS actions, ground connections, ground power, and the air conditioning units as well. Ground power on. Power has been, well, you now have power. Anyway, on the emergency exit lights, like so, and window heats can go on. Pope heats stay off. We've still got the Peter covers on, and that's all steady. Chime that on. We'll get the fuel on board, and then we'll turn on the seatbelt sign. So fuel, that's in pounds. That is just wrong. So we'll go to the aircraft displays, and then kilograms. Catering is done, so we'll close up these doors and request boarding. But first, let's find out how many people we've got on board. Fuel is 6.4 tons, so 6,400 kilograms. And our zero fuel weight is 60.8. Like so. So that gives us 154 people on the aircraft. So let's go request boarding. Then it should pop up here saying 154. Oh, not 1,545. 154. There we go. And we'll get the people on board. I've got the jetway connected up. The SOD jetways. I think I mentioned that already. Every now and then, for some reason, the FPS just like drops, but it comes back after a while. It's super weird. I'm not too sure why. It happens, but this isn't the constant FPS that you'll be getting at this scenery. It's just a minor dip every now and then. Anyway, this can go to the FMC page. Eric 1911, that's the latest one, is correct. This can, actually they'll say this on the menu page. Anyway, right, we're at Madrid. Like so, actually let's get the RSs aligned up. Align, nav. Cargo doors need to open. That's not the cargo door? Nope. Oh no, I've messed something up. Yeah, there we go. RS position, GPS to the left. We just have to wait for the RSs to kick in. Maybe we can try and enter in Tango 29. Yeah. Just waiting for this GPS left to kick in. Well, the sounds mute when I click off P3D, which is rather annoying. While we wait for that, we'll just go and set the QNH, which is 1007. So the FPS is like back to normal again. Oh no, it syncs up all the displays, isn't it? There we are. It's still taking its time, and also I think I've forgotten. Don't know which page it is on. It's not on that. Maybe RS options, realistic. Okay, that's good. Have I missed something out? RSs are aligning to nav. Okay. Let's get into the status page. You see it's 8 minutes till they're aligned up. Huh. Aha! There we are. GPS left. Into there. Route. LEMD to LEPA. LEPA or LEPA. And this is my route. Very short route. So if you want to go and do the same route as me, copy that over. Take off runway, 36 left. and our flight number is AEA. I think it's AEA. Yes, 6013. Europa, or Aero Europa, 6013. Activate and execute. Perfect. Double click 0 fuel weight. We have planned. We have 6.5 tons of fuel on board, and our final reserves. Don't know what they are. Sim brief will tell me. They are 1.1 for the final reserve, and Sim brief has calculated for today. I don't know what Aero Europa used for their cost index, so I'll let Sim brief calculate its own one. So it's calculated 44. So we're going to be using cost index 44 and a cruising altitude of 320. The cruise winds up at 320 are 324 at 96 knots. Wow. That is some strong wind. 18,000 transition? Nope, I believe it's 6,000. I do need to double check because it could be something different. Oh no, it's actually 13,000 down to Madrid. Okay, so 13,000 into there. Execute. N1 limit. Right. Let's go and use my good old friend Topper. Topper for today has calculated a, well, if we're using flaps 5, it just says select temp toga and no D-rate. It doesn't do D-rates for some reason, Topper, which is really weird. Which is making me think maybe I will use QSIM planner for the takeoff, but I mean if it tells us to do full, like, in 100%, we'll do that. So right, flaps 5, CG, and these VSPs are very similar to the ones that Topper's given us. Topper gave 138, 140, and then 148. And so very similar. Anyway, Topper doesn't give me the one when we say, I'm guessing it's just be 0-ish. And service winds are 290 at 17 knots. And the select temp obviously is just nothing. And let's just clear off those VSPs. We're going to put them in again because we're going to do the departure. Departing under 36 left. And actually, what SID are we taking? The Nando. No way! That is an amazing name for a departure. The Nando 2 November departure. Wow. And there's no discontinuities for the flight. Because our flight is so short, we can actually do the arrival as well. And we'll be arriving into runway 24 left, the Zulu. And we'll be taking the Godox 3 Papa arrival. And that will be via, I don't know actually, Badum CDP, MGV or POS. I think POS, if I remember correctly, is the one when you're coming in from the west. So let's just go check our flight plan and see if that's all right. So plan. So our departure 36 left, we go up north, but we need to go like sometimes like south, sort of east sort of direction. But the departure just comes all the way down south, then do PDT. We may do that direct from there, skipping that waypoint. Then we come cross back up north again to pause into Palma de Mallorca. So that's all beautiful and good to go. So VORs can go on, and data 10 nautical miles this side. VORs, always misclick that one. 40 traffic terrain data, and this good ground connections. P2 covers can go and get removed, and the probe heats can go on now, and the packs can go to auto. That can go to auto. We'll just turn these packs off when we get the engine started up, and seatbelt signs can go on with the fuel on board. Ding ding, like so. Whew. Okay, how many passengers got left to get on the aircraft? It'll just pop up saying soon. Okay, still got about 190, basically 90 passengers. The cargo, or the baggage, has only just arrived. That's fine. Get inside that little jetway there. And where's the other one? There. It's only these bags, so they won't take too long to load on anyway. So, I think we can we can't request wins. I mean, we can enter it all in at different waypoints, but this is just the general consensus, I guess you could say, for the wins. I can change them for each of these, but I'm not going to do that. Anyway, so yeah, we don't have many just above 13,000 feet and there, and plus 7,000 there's no below, so we can climb straight up to our cruiser 320, and which reminds me, we need to put 320 up in here. Cool. And landing altitude is not 2,000 feet, if I remember correctly. Let me go and check the charts for this airport. Not this airport, Palma de Mallorca. And its airport elevation is 27 meters. So that just rounds up to 50, like so. And that's entered. Cool. IRSs have got how long left to align? 2 minutes to alignment, so I reckon boarding will be done by then as well. And I think once the baggage is on, I'll probably start up the APU. So the aft cargo seems to be done now, so I'll go and close up that door. And once the forward cargo has got all the stuff on, I will start up, or close, sorry, not start up, close this door. Like, well, hopefully soon. This guy's collar is a bit off. Oh wow, his collar's like linked with his head. You know, he moves his head, his collar comes with it. Yeah, stretchy. Okay, that's done. We can go and close up this door now. And just waiting for the passengers to go on. So, APU, we can get that started up. So we need to get this pump on. And we'll set up the APU. ECG just clicked up there and will slowly rise. And APU moves on. I think, I'm not too sure if it needs the packs on or off for the APU to start up. As you can see, it doesn't really do anything right now. Ah, there we go. It took some time. Yeah, it's fine with the packs also. I didn't think it needed them off. Anyway, actually, in fact, we'll get this cross feed on as well, because otherwise the left tanks will be will just be less full. Not sure the right word is, or more empty. So cross feed can come on. So hopefully. That one actually won't do anything, because that's the only one with a pump on. So if I turn that one on, then maybe equally they'll go through to the APU. So yeah. RS have aligned it. Oh my, I can't speak today. They have aligned. And we got the flight plans all up and running. That's all good. So all that's holding us back now is the boarding. I need a few more passengers to get on the air now. And the 5 more to go. And AP generator on. And active there. And TR1 there. And that means we can go and get rid of these like so. Set the parking brake. And we're basically ready for push and start whenever GSX decides to do that. So we prepare for pushback and departure. Just waiting for boarding to complete, it says. So boarding's now complete, so we can close out that door. And there we are. We want to go nose right. I hope there's a taxiway out of here. I actually don't know the taxiway is around here. Yeah, nose right is fine. Cool. Oh, is that another Air Europa? That aircraft could be doing the same flight as we're doing. I'm not too sure actually. But there's many Air Europas around here. There's another one over there. That's a 787. Very nice.
Hello, Captain.
280-21s. Okay, so let's just go and disconnect the wheel chocks like so. That goes to the legs page. This can go to the N1 limit takeoff page now. And put in V speeds. So V2 is 148. And runway heading for 36 left. Actually, don't know. I need to bring the charts up. The charts are so useful. Actually, on the 737, it actually tells you that runway heading, doesn't it? On this page. Oh, that's cleared off for some reason. Where does it say it? I think it said it somewhere. Yeah, 1 degree. There you go.
Release parking brakes.
And oh, my view just got stuck going to the left there. We'll go and set the initial climb to the transition altitude of 13,000 feet. Flight directors VNAV. We can't do VNAV yet. That's fine. And auto throttle can stay off. Okay. Parking brake released.
Commencing push.
We get pushed.
All engines clear.
We
Start
can
at
go
will.
into with the turbulence, and we're offline, so these don't matter. And 2000 for the standard. Cool. There we are. Bye-bye Madrid. Well, soon to be bye-bye as we push back. Right, we can get the engine started up, so the packs can go off, all the hydraulics on, all the fuel pumps, cross-feed can now go off, and fuel damper on, and this can go to ground, and the anti-collision light can go on, and we can start the timer, monitor the engine N2 speed until it reaches 25%, and that's when we're going to bring in the fuel for the engine. That's a nice control tower. It's a really nice control tower. Especially when it's got PBR now, it's so nice. Okay, 25% fuel's coming in. Trying to get like a good view that has fan blades in it. That looks pretty good. And you get, like, if in the air, you're going to see a lot of scenery as well. But the blooming GSX sound is just so loud. The pushback, it's just so loud. I don't know what ground services are used at Madrid. I don't know if it's just the one in general, like Swissport for example, or if there's just a special one for special airlines. I know Air Europa just don't have their own one, but I don't know which one ground services are used here, so I just went for Swissport. Anyway, number 2 started up, so we start number 1. It's coming alive.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brake is set. N2's rising. Waiting for 25%. And 24, 25. Fuel coming in. So yeah, like I said, this Madrid scenery is so nice. And if you had the choice between the Aerosoft one and the LatinVFR, obviously if you're running FSX or P3D version 3, you have to buy the Aerosoft one because they don't have this is only compatible with version 4.4 or 4.5. I'm not too sure. But if you had the choice, definitely pick this scenery. It's just so detailed, so nice. Everything's up to date. It's got, like I said, all the latest and greatest features with P3D 4.5. Just beautiful. Okay, so number 1, I think I just heard it click off. Yep, there we are. Gen 1, Gen 2. Gen 1 active there. APU off. And flaps can go to flaps 5. That's flaps 2, flaps 5. And RTO.
Right is clear.
Flight control check. So full left. That's jet. Full right. Good. Neutral. All the way down and all the way up. Rudder full left, rudder full right. It's actually all the way down. Doesn't actually go all the way down. It's just a little tad off. I'm not sure if that's just my yoke axis or is it just broken. I think it's the yoke axis. Unless this is not meant to go all the way down there, because yeah, I don't know. Anyway, they work. We can bring the engine page like so, and I think it's given us, yeah, it's gone, so we can go. So tax light on, continuous, parking brake released. Let's go. So we'll just taxi up here. We're just taking a little slight bare left and then right up that taxiway. And I need to bring the charts up as always because taxiing around this airport is definitely not easy. It's a massive airport. There's a taxi routings chart actually. That'd be useful. Yeah, so we take a right and we should get our way onto Gulf. No. Oh wow, there's like taxiways all over the place. Mike. It's like, yeah, Mike. I think Gulf is the intersections between Mike and Alpha. So yeah, we'll take a right. Right, this is a gate. Gate 5. It's not actually like, it's not a stand gate, it's a gate as in, I don't know what gate that means actually. Anyway. Yeah, left on Mike. Well, this is Mike 11, and the next one will be Mike 12, and then one after that will be Mike 13, but just in general it's Mike. So we'll take a left here. No entry. There's this grass. Lovely. And we'll get the turn-offs on. bit more power so we can get around this corner. Well, just in general. Well, we could go on Alpha actually, but I don't know if there's a one-way system that goes on here at Madrid, so we'll make it over to Alpha. I think there's a one-way system. I don't think we're meant to be on this because oh no, it does say Alpha 11 facing like in our favour. We went around that corner way too fast. Okay. No entry. This is why I've got three lights there telling you not to go in. The scenery is just so gorgeous. Like even this ground is just so so highly detailed. We're going quite fast now, so I'll just show you that. Man, I don't know if that's UTL or if that's a static model. Interesting. So 3-6 left. I think we have to do some fancy taxiing to get there. So it's taxi up Alpha, literally all the way until we find a taxiway called Romeo. We'll take a right on Romeo 1, and then we'll get to a hold shot called Zulu 4, and that should be 3-6 left. So it's quite a long taxi, so I'll wait. I'll skip for you, and I'll have to just wait here in the cockpit for another like 3 minutes or so. So I'll see you when we get to the hold shot for runway 36 left. Okay, here's Romeo 1 to the right of us. Let's make our way over to it. There's that lovely control tower I was talking about earlier. Just, I don't know why, I really like it, just in general. And it's got like a little animation here, look. It's got the elevator. It's like on the outlast elevator, lift, whatever you want to call it. But it's just so cool. Okay, AI is not being a nuisance, so this runway is clear. Landing lights on, taxi light off, that's all continuous, that's all good. Strobe to on. And get out of here, so auto throttle on. VNAV can now be armed. Let's make our way on. Actually, the TCAS need to set to TARA now as well. Oh. Taxiing when not looking where you're going is very hard. I do not suggest doing that. Every now and then. So, with the red I can now go on as well. So, start the timer. Oh, actually, you know what I haven't done? I always do this in 737. Well, it's not too bad of a problem to do now, but just need to set the trim to 4.7. There we go. Right. Probably doesn't make a massive difference. Start the timer. 50%. Make sure everything's all stable. Yeah, so there you go. Wait a second. That looks weird. Okay, looking for 100%. That's set. Airspeed alive. 80 knots. There's way through 100 knots. Bit of variable winds here, so the speed is jumping all over the place. V1. Rotate. Oh, that was a hell of a fast rotation. Anyway, pause the rate gear up. There we are. Obviously to get that. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Right. So I had to get those outside views. It just looks so nice. Bye-bye Madrid. Well, it's over there or there. We can't even see it at the airport now. Anyway, let's try not to pitch too high. We're literally pitching at 20 degrees. Autopilot can come on to help us not do that. There we are. And gears up so that can go to off. And once we pass that flaps 1 speed, we'll bring all the flaps up as well. So, this flight plan is a bit crazy. No ATCs on right now. We won't do any directs until we reach this waypoint, D237 Juliet, something, whatever it's called. Just wait till we get that waypoint, and we'll make some directs towards Palma de Mallorca, because that'll just really cut down on our flight time, which is so nice. The retractable lights can go off, and once we reduce the flaps, or get rid of the flaps, we can turn these off as well. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure that like shadow is a bit backwards. If you get what I mean. Anyway, flaps up. And let's break off. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that Madrid scenery. I'm definitely doing some more flights in and out of there. It's a beautiful scenery. There it is in all its glory. beautiful. It's the airport in general. I didn't turn on the traffic. My bad. So accelerating at 250 knots, then we should get the climbing aspect. Just start climbing like crazy again. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that I think we could have done with the D-rate 1, but apparently according to Topper, we only managed a D-rate of 1 if you use like flaps 25, which is obviously just not right. So that's why we did that full power takeoff. Anyway, it's about to pass 7,000 feet there. In fact, let's find out what sort of direct we should do. I think we should do direct to this Nando, sorry, not Mando. So Nando from 237, like so. We'll do that sort of direct, and if I go into plan, yeah, that's fine. Trying to cut out the whole flight plan, that'd be nice. Okay, basically 1,000 till the lights off, and actually this can go off now. We've got no extra drag. And I'll just set this heading to basically roughly what the heading will be. And there's 10,000. So landing lights off, burn offs as well. And these lights are fine. Seatbelts stay on to 20,000 feet-ish. We're still heading towards a straight line basically. That's what I tend to do. And obviously 13,000 feet will be our transition altitude. Anyway, we'll set this up to the cruising altitude of 320. Like so. That's now set. And in fact, the aircraft's going to fly straight for a bit, and then it'll turn right again. And because we passed 10,000 feet, our speed, the max speed, is now greatly increased. And because we're using cost index 44, we're going to be flying at a fairly fast speed for the 737. And there's that right turn again. Cool. Bit of bad weather. It's like tiny. I'm guessing it's just this cloud. Alright, not too bad. We'd probably be clear out of it anyway. Clear out of it? That's not right English. It'll be cleared away. I don't know what the right English is. Ah, help. Does that say... Oh, that's two aircraft mixed together. I thought it said 10,900 feet above me. Like, that's not normal. But it's just two numbers mixed together. Anyway. There's our climb speed. So our vertical speed starts to increase again, as you can see. There you are. And about to pass 13,000 feet. There we are. Should see Madrid Airport on the right. It's not loading in, so it's going to take a while to load in. What I do is do that, and then boom, it's all loaded in. There it is. There's a little weird glitch though that I find. I have notified the developers about this. When you fly out further enough, this dark area just comes to the edge of the scenery. I don't know why. And you kind of see it's like elevated everywhere. I need to see if they can try and fix that. Anyway. Set this heading again. And there we are. I hope you guys enjoyed the departure at Madrid, and I hope you guys get that scenery when it's released, or if it's already released. And like I said, I don't know when it's going to be released. This is a pre-recorded video, as always. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the departure. I'll see you in the arrival into Palma de Mallorca. Hopefully about 40 minutes time for me, only 3 minutes for you. Good luck, you guys. Enjoy the cinematics, and bye-bye. Welcome back into the descent. We have some bad weather here in Palma de Mallorca. Thunderstorms everywhere, and one of our waypoints is right inside a pink sail, which we're literally coming across now. So I'm going to skip this waypoint. This is slightly just heading towards the left side of it, but heading on 050 because it's just right in the way of our flight. Okay. Or flight plan, I guess. Flying for 40 minutes. I think I said like 40 minutes, so I'll see you later. So it's actually half an hour since I last saw you. For me, the aircraft decided to like kind of not follow the VNAV, but didn't hold its altitude. It kind of went down about 1,000 feet a minute instead of what it was meant to be doing. And that's why I love the VNAV, but we are going back on it. Don't have the speed brake out, it's fine. Also, on departure, literally just after I finished, I just realised the packs will never turn back to auto, which is really bad. Luckily, I got it back to auto before like cabin altitude or something went crazy. So that's now back to normal. This weather, literally like we're gonna go through like a green sail. I don't really want to go way off the course here, but 0.45 I'm going to set now, and hopefully we can mitigate from that horrendous weather. There's also that one ahead as well, so he may just fly a few miles to the left of our flight plan until the other waypoint as well. So yeah, that is a bit crazy. And looking at that storm, it's calming down as we get lower down, so maybe this one will do the same, which it looks like it is doing. So yeah, what we're going to do, we'll make our way back over, heading on 060, like so. In fact, we could have went through that waypoint absolutely fine. It's raining, of course. I've never seen so much bad weather here. It's crazy, really crazy. What I'm going to do, instead of going all the way over to that pause, was it pause? I've forgotten. Yeah, pause, which is actually on like next waypoint. Basically, when we get parallel or perpendicular, so Batham, we're going to go direct Batham basically. And what we need to do is get ourselves down like 5,000 feet ish by then, which so far, well, we're doing fine on that sort of descent profile, so that's all good. It's down to 5,000 feet, 250 knots, because we're like maxed out for now, for well, the waypoint pause, and seatbelts have been turned on as well. We got loads of fuel, plenty, 3.9 tons, so quite a heavy landing today. But using flaps 30, flaps 30 at 148, and the out, and I get the outer back on as well, like so. Cool. The aircraft will just get back on track now. Just double click pause. So no, we won't do that, because it may just do something crazy. And looking, there's a bit more bad weather as well. Oh no, maybe we do have to go down to pause. I'm not too sure. Just skip all that. And I don't know if Addons behind this sail. If I turn on the weather radar here, because the terrain isn't too bad, we can take a look at it on this side. Let's see what it looks like around Batham. Oh! Ah, okay. Well, we'll see later. Right, when we get around about here, we'll either go through here and then like swing around, or hopefully, as it's happened for the other two, when we get lower down, it will be a bit better weather conditions. What we can do though is we tilt it down a bit from auto. Take it off auto here. Tilt it down 3. Is this 3M? I don't know what 3M means, but it's still tilted down anyway. Just scan the weather down there, and it's still horrendous. Anyway, fix landing lights and the turn offs can go on as passing into altitude. 6,000 feet is the current transition altitude here in Palma de Mallorca, and the current weather conditions, other than thunderstorms. The QNH is 1001, and the surface winds are 340 at 20 knots, gusting to 37. I think we're going to be doing like a plus 15, plus 10 knots, just to really mitigate from the stalling there. I'm not going to go down to 40 degrees in the flaps, because that'll really bring down our speed. Don't really want to do that, just in case we do get a stall. But yeah, crazy winds. I'm looking at flying through this gap. That is our best bet. Then somehow looping past and then looping back around, I think is our best bet. I keep saying best bet now. So I'm only going to go that sort of heading when I find out that it's definite we're going to have to go through that sort of area. That is really bad, actually. Really bad. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to do it. This weather is not getting any better. So back onto auto. Let's go back to just normal. And then the weather can just automatically scan ahead. Cool. This is going to be really interesting. Oh, I'll turn a bit late there. Let's get around, coming around like 130. Hopefully. Won't be too bad. I mean, what we can do, what we could have done is got down to 2,500, but I think it's a bit late. If I put this into level change, speed brake all out, I doubt we're going to make it down to 2,500, but the lower we are, the better, right? Let's see how fast we can get down. So we're too fast as well. Let's get flaps 1 out though. I don't think we're going to make it at all. We're not, as you can tell. We go down to 210 maybe. 180 knots. Go 200 actually. I think that's a nice number. Descent will stop as the aircraft just tries to slow down to that speed, and blimey. Clouds everywhere. I really wish PMDG updated all their aircraft quickly so they can have Rainmaker on their things, but not just the 747. That'd be amazing if they can quickly just put onto the 737s, but nope. So yeah, we're definitely not going to make it there, but in fact this weather's getting a bit better now, so we turn left here, and if I bring this down to 4,000, and basically we'll just turn back in. When we hit to 4,000, I'll turn back in. Maybe not 4,000, 5,000-ish. I'll start turning back around, hopefully getting back onto that localizer. Anyway, speaking of the localizer, what's it's 109.3. So enter that in, 109.3. Both sides. And the course is 238. So 238. Could have done this earlier, but here. It's at least it's done, right? 238. There we are. And now there's the localizer set up. Beautiful. Get rid of that speed brake now. Don't constantly use it. And we'll arm it as well. And set flaps 5. And yeah, actually maybe looking at our current altitude and everything, where we are, I think we might just start turning at 6,000. I think we could do that. I said it's 2,500. I think 6,000 feet. There we are. I'm actually way below it. So let's begin the turn. All the way around. If I just arm the approach. Where's the approach? I've lost it. Will it catch the localizer, even though we're basically heading the other way? If I go direct to that, no, this. Oh no, erase. I put the LNAV back on and the BNAV. The speed intervenes still. 200 knots. There you are. Cool. It's got the localizer though, so I won't need the LNAV, but I'll use the BNAV for now until it gets the glider, which is actually above us right now. But yeah, you see this called the localizer there. Right. See an airport, which is rather worrying. Well, it's not worrying at all. It's cloudy. I should expect that. So this FPS is so good, I'm kind of scared that this scenery isn't loaded in. But we'll find out when we get down. If not, then whoopsies. I relayed the sim. Anyway, we'll start heading back. And, oh, there's a big pink cell on final approach. I'm not too sure if the real world be flying into Palma de Mallorca right now. It's the worst weather in the world. I think, to be honest, it's actually pointing upwards. So that's actually fine. Probably is because there's no clouds there. So I think we're all good. 14 miles out. So we get to 12 miles out. We'll bring. Yeah, let's just announce you to that. 12 miles out. We'll go and set 180. And also the minimum is we're going to set that as well. But because of all the crazy weather, I've totally forgotten about all of this stuff. 239, sorry. There you are. I'll just hold the altitude here, and if I set the go around altitude as well into the MCP, which is 3000, and that is holding there will just keep us, will get us onto the glide slope, sorry, soon. Yeah, it's just a wall of fog. I can't actually see the airport. That's it there, I think. But like I said, there's a layer of fog, I can't even see it. If we go through the tower view, see how foggy it is, and yeah, the scenery has loaded in. Yay. Cool. That's a quick way of finding out the scenery is loaded in. That can get up to 10 nautical miles, that can stay, I think that should go to 20-ish. So now we can really see the weather up close. It looks like we're going to thread the needle there. If so, then wow. Anyway, I said 12 miles to 180. Got distracted again. Spin the speed brake out. Actually, we don't need the speed brake. Let's wait until it gets to idle. We'll see. I'm not going to use the HUD because for some reason the view, to actually make it be like seeable to look through it, is like here, and it's like a horrendous view. You can't even use the HUD. So I'd love to use it, but because of the viewing angles, I just can't. So I only use it at 787. Right. 2500 check. So yeah, we're gonna go like 158 or 160-ish landing speed. Because of the winds. Absolutely crazy. So about 4 miles we're going to set that because of how high that is. 160 won't take too long to get down to. Anyway, flaps 10. Actually, flaps 15. There we are. Flaps going down. That's flaps 15 set, and bring the gear down. That's the gear coming down. And gear down, 3 green. Beautiful. We'll go set 160 now, actually. So, flaps 30 for landing as well. Yes, look at this wind speed, look at that headwind. Our ground speed is actually 148, which is our landing speed. Crazy. Oh wow, that wind just suddenly changed. As you can see, that change of wind really brought our speed down, so 160 is definitely the safe bet here for landing. Flaps 30. So, flaps 30 is set, auto brake 1, spoilers armed. We're good to land. Well, the LRS now. Oh, and continuous. Cool. Aircraft. Also, the autothrottle can come out. And how I'm trusting myself with the autothrottle, but I am. 1000 checked. I see the runway. We've got a major crosswind, as you can see. Look at that. I'll trim up a bit. Do I? I'm not too sure. So yeah, keeping the speed nice and high. I mean, we're not really going to stall if this drops the wind drops now. But if it increases, we're going to go over the speed. So need to be really careful on this. This is a direct crosswind we got here. This is really bad. If it goes massively, it gives us a tailwind or something. Don't know how I'm going to turn the aircraft on the ground, and that speed's jumping all over the place. So I do need to be careful. And I need to go a bit more to the right as well. That is crazy. Look at this. This crab is... I think this is the most I've ever crabbed in this aircraft. I'm still not aligned up to the runway. Now I am. These landing conditions. Oh my word.
Approaching minimums.
This is crazy.
Minimums.
Continuing. This is, yeah, this is, like I said, absolutely crazy.
100.
Oh my gosh.
50. 30.
Oh, we're not even in the centre line.
10.
Come on, get on the ground, please. Oh, there's a weird glitch there. Max reverse. Decel. I'm pretty pleased about that landing for the conditions we had, so... Forward Addon. Wow. Wow, that was crazy. And the aircraft, for some reason, is pointing, just keeps going to the right, probably because of the wind. Right, let's break off, clear up, so speed brake in. Flaps up, down, lights off, taxi light on, off, strobe to steady, and TGAS can go to standby, and what we're looking for, flight directors can go off, and the weather radar can go off. Flight time, 56 minutes. Right, I have no idea where Europa park, so it's going to bring up where it parked to find out. So I'm using the flight radar data to find out, and I cannot find out, which is annoying. Maybe it's got it through here. All gate positions here. It doesn't actually show the stands where Europa would park. I'll just continue up here for a bit. Let me just see if I can find another route this flight did. Nope. Every single flight on the flight radar that show. Oh wow! I think this is a very in use sock, windsock. Crazy. Still got that in. Let's clear this off. I know if I switch those over, I'll clear that off and I can reset. Yeah, I'll just go and park up around here really. Let's go in there. I don't know where we're going to park, so don't even know what stands they are. Ooh. Left on mic. AP can go up now. Actually, this TUI is taxi out. It's taxi out there, not there, so that's alright. To park the Ryanairs. Like I said, I don't know where Europa. Can't say that word. Park. So I have to guess 88 to 94. These stands. So 80, 94. Europa. Oh, that's over there. Oh, what are these ones? 86. I've still got the lights on. Europa, cool. So Europa actually do have their own ground services. I thought they didn't, but apparently they do. 86, I can't say that word, 86, now I can. Air conditioning, that's fine, it's just called dual bleed. There you go, that's one it's off now. Okay. Yeah, this weather is horrendous. Really, really bad. Also, let's go to the left a bit. I bet the wind's pushing us to the right. It's my excuse. But yeah, I think that is one of the most extreme landings I've done, and I bet the safe dock's wrong, so there, yeah, let's go stop there, set the parking brake, and you can see when it rains, the ground textures change, as you can see, but then it stops raining every now and then. Alright, anyway, parking brake set, AP generator on, AP gen active, and the AP bleed can now go on. Engines can say goodbye, and there's the block time at 11 hours. Whoa, 1 hour and 8 minutes. Sorry, What does that say? HGA, I don't know what that means. Anyway, request deboarding. Get the jetway over. And there we are. Not sure what's up with Active Sky. I don't think it's Active Sky, just P3D, but you can see this like shadow map or something. I think it's to do with the fog. That little square you saw when we just landed. Anyway, that was one crazy, crazy landing. 2737. Taxi out. And we will go and open up the doors. Actually, ground connection, set the wheel trucks first, and open up the doors and move that parking brake. Oh, that kid was like screaming when he went out. Wow. He probably really hated that flight with that landing. Don't worry, I'm not the only one. Right, anti-collision off, and packs to stay on. Those are all fine. Pro Peats still stay on. Actually, everything's fine, really. I mean, ground power can go on now. And AP can come off. Like so. Anyway. There we have it. The aircraft all shut down, ready to go, probably for the turn back to Madrid. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video / flight. I have really enjoyed it, actually. That landing was crazy. I want to take off on those wind conditions. My God. So yeah, like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. And ta-da, bye-bye. I never said ta-da. I don't know why I said ta-da. Bye-bye for now.